Okay, hello everyone. This is Joseph, and I'm talking about Google Analytics and search engine optimization, tools that can improve your online presence and increase your market share value when used effectively. So let's dive right in. Let's talk about Google Analytics. Have you ever wondered what happens behind the scene of your websites? Have you ever wondered who comes to your website? How many people come to your website every day, what they download, what they do when they come to your website? Have you ever thought if they actually love your website? Google Analytics. Google Analytics helps you know that. Google Analytics is a web tool that helps you track and analyze your website data. It provides insights into the behavior and demographics of the websites and how visitors interact with them. Like I said earlier, it tells who came, how long they stayed, what they actually did. And that can also help you track who has been coming to your site with the wrong kind of intentions. Okay, so if Google Analytics was that effective, then anyone who wanted to use the internet who had a website needs to have it. So how can it be accessed if you ask me? The first thing is to get a Google account. Then you log into your analytics, the google.com. Then you do the setup on your website. Google provides a tracking ID that you put on your website or your application to be tracked. And then you start tracking and analyzing. That's it. Good to go. So when you're able to follow these steps, you can get access to the Google Analytics, and this is what the dashboard actually looks like. It provides the data that will help you know what is actually happening to your website or your application. For instance, the one we have here, on the overview, we can see the kind of device category that is used to log into this website and the number of people logged in, the new people who just joined, and page sessions, bounce rates, and this data can help you know what to do. Another interesting data that can be gotten using these Google Analytics tools is the location. Once you're able to find out where most of your users are, you know how to create content that would match their language, that would actually match the kind of people there. And that's a wonderful way to actually know what you're creating, know the kind of content you're sending out. Google Analytics also helps you know the kind of browsers that are used to log in into your website and also the operating system, hence allowing you make modifications that would suit these browsers and operating systems. Okay. So if Google Analytics provides all this data and information that can guide you, okay, let's say for instance, you have a website or you have an application, and using the Google Analytic tool, you're able to see that fewer persons visit your website or use your application. And when they come, they don't even stay, they do a particular thing and they don't even show any much interest. What does that mean? That would teach you that you need to do more to make users who come stay and use your site or your application, because the more traffic you drive to your website or application, the more profitability it's prone to become. So how do you get your website to become user friendlier? That is where search engine optimization comes in. Just like the name implies, SEO or search engine optimization is the process of making websites user-friendly and attractive to improve visibility in search engine results. It involves using relevant keywords, creating quality content, and so on to make elements to rank higher on search engine page. There are different types of SEOs. There's the on page, which is the one where you're on the internet, you're looking at it. There's the technical SEO that has to do with the security, the SSL of the website or the app, the site speed, the UX, the lazy loading. There's also the off page SEO. There are also little SEOs like the image SEO, the video SEO, and so on. So these are the types. But regardless of their types and their differences, they all perform a particular goal of making the site attractive enough for users to want to stay. Okay, so we just talked about SEO. There's no way we can talk about SEOs without talking about search engines. So search engines are online tools that help users find information on the internet. They use factors like keywords, website quality, and user experience to determine the relevance of web pages. Examples of search engines are Baidu, Yandex, Yahoo, Google, Bing, etc. Amidst all of them, I think Google has the largest search engine market share, and that is why it's recommended for one to have their web pages on Google to be easily seen. Okay, that being said, how do these search engines actually work? First of all, let's say you publish a content on your website. Google bots or spiders, or otherwise called crawlers, crawl your site and review pages. Google indexes those pages reviewed. If your pages meet the ranking criteria, Google will show it on its search results. Okay, that's really interesting enough. Now, let's look at what can we do to make our pages interesting so that Google can actually accept it and rank it and show it to our users. First of all, you need to look at the content you send out. It has to be a quality content. And the web page arrangement is also something because it enables the web crawlers to go through each phase of the body of the web page, the header and everything. These things combined together, the quality content and web page arrangement gives birth to an attractive web page. Once you're able to create an attractive web page with the content that is needed, and Google approves it and surfaces it where your users can see it, people now begin to go on your web page. They get engaged, they keep getting, and with the number of people getting engaged with your web page or application, Google begins to rank your web page. And that continues, if that continues like that, you would see from your Google Analytics what is happening. And the more traffic you drive to your web page or application, the more market worthy it becomes. Hence, even creating some sense of value for your web name, and which in turn would also add to the value of your business. Okay, that being said, as we all know now, as we use Google Analytics to check who comes to our site and why they come, we can, on the other hand, use Google search SEO practices to optimize our sites so that users can come easily and find them. Hence, making our websites valuable. Once they're able to find our websites so easily on Google, because our sites are attractive, the valuableness of our websites becomes so visible. So, in a nutshell, if we're able to make use of these tools, the Google Analytics tools and the SEO, there are basic things, there are important key points I want to point out. If we're able to combine these two tools in making our web pages what they should be for our users, then we would be targeting a particular kind of people. Our content will be directed to those people who come to our site. We'll no longer be building just because we want to create, or we will no longer be sending contents because we want to send contents, but we will be sending contents because we know that people are expecting our contents. That being said, as we send those contents and we see their interactions, it would help us know the behaviors of our users. And once we begin to understand the behaviors of our users, we would begin to create contents that would be so profitable to them. And in return, that would increase the market valuability of our webpage.